to the TDC podcast. Mike is here. Ames is here. Hello, Ames. How are you?
What's up?
Nothing. I was just telling you off air, looking forward to a crazy week. Next week, I got that golf outing. So I'll be up north midweek, like Wednesday, Thursday. I won't be here. Just letting you know in advance, letting everybody know in advance. But there's also a lot of work being done around here starting next week. So they're like, at a minimum, they're shutting off the AC to my area, not in here. Like this room and G's room, which is right above me, are the only rooms that'll have air. Like Monday and Tuesday or something like that. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know where my sleeps. Me and Binky might have to sleep in here on an air mattress or something. It's going to be wild, and it might require cutting power for this work they're doing, these drainage things. So I don't know, but that's neither here nor there. It's a Monday. How was your weekend? Yeah,
it was good, Mike. I went up north.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just got back today, and so I'm very tired. I'm going to be yawning a lot. Don't take it personally.
Well,
it's not you, it's me. I'm just very tired. I don't sleep well up there.
The amount of girls who have said that particular sentence to me over the years, it's not you, it's me. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think every girl I've ever met.
And I've got a million mosquito bites.
Oh boy.
Which I hate.
Where do they get you?
By mosquitoes?
Yeah, I've had some summers that are like, this is just unbearable. And then some not so bad. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a ton of mosquitoes around where I'm at.
Any bare skin that a mosquito can find on me, they will find. So my ankles get it pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the worst.
And what really pisses me off, though, is my two oldest sisters don't get mosquito bites.
Yeah. Well,
and I just think that that's such bullshit.
Yeah. When I first moved to my house in Franklin, I had like 6 trees removed. Like they were taking away my son over the pool, over the Pazul. And so I had all this, but that first like year I was there, I didn't. And the mosquitoes were brutal. Yeah. And I ended up getting these like, it's like a fan that you just clipped on your hip, and it had like anti-mosquito juice in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I literally would wear that around out back, and they kind of fuck off when you did that.
Yeah. You know, when you're up north in the woods, it's hard to.
Nothing you can do about that.
Nothing you can do about it. And it's just, I enjoy being up there, like watching the dogs run around and have fun to the extent that, I mean, Diesel doesn't do much running, but yeah, it was fun.
Did you get any of these, by the way?
I did, Mike. I meant to tell you.
Yeah,
there were some waiting for me when I got back. So I have not tried them yet. They're getting cool in my fridge as we speak.
So what I did, I was going to try one. God damn it!
But it's like an energy thing, right?
Yeah, it's an energy drink. I had Dawn at My Pillow. Senesi, that's actually really good. That's really good. This one's Green's Apple.
Oh,
Rev 7, it's called. Use promo code TDC. Again, they give me the best deal of any podcaster in America on these. So if you guys buy them, try them. If you're looking for an energy drink, I guess this one's like no sugar, which is good for me. No sugar, 0 caffeine, gluten-free. Whoa.
Wow.
That's actually really good.
I'll have to try it tomorrow.
I'm not kidding. I don't do many energy drinks, but
the second this podcast is over, I'm going to sleep. Yeah. So I'm not going to try them tonight, but I will try them tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually really tasty. Give them a shot. Like, I think she only sent us each like a 3-pack. She's like, Mike, they're sold out. And I was like, well, whenever you get them in, send some to Amy and send some to me, and we'll try them, and hopefully we can sell a few. She's like, okay. And then she sent them like that week to us. So I almost wish she would have waited and sent us a few cases of it, but
well,
good enough.
You can let her. Really you can let her know what your favorite flavor is, Mike, and she can send you some.
Rev 7. I should have that in screen. Just use promo code TDC if you're buying a pillow, sheets, whatever. But they're branching out into other stuff, so might as well. It's an easy way to help us. So
indeed,
get something for yourself. Yeah,
the raccoon is still there.
No. What?
The vulture never came back.
I got an email about your vulture.
You did?
Yeah.
Mike, do you want me to briefly tell the story? It was only in Patreon that heard this story.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So on Friday, my husband says, hey, there's a raccoon just like laying in the road. And it was very much still alive. It was standing up from time to time. It was like walking around in circles, but then it would lay down and it was panting, and then cars were driving by and it wasn't phasing it at all. Clearly something was wrong with it.
Yeah.
And then the biggest motherfucking turkey vulture comes swooping in and is like perched up on my neighbor's roof with its wings completely spread open, just waiting for this poor raccoon to fucking die. And so I called the police and they said that they were going to come euthanize the raccoon, which I was pumped about because I just thought this is going to be like a humane way to euthanize this poor raccoon who's clearly dying and probably has rabies.
Yeah.
And they came and shot him in the head.
Yeah, they shot his face.
They shot him.
We were live.
Him from the middle of the street to the grass on the side of the street. Perp walked him over there and shot him in the head while we were live on air.
Yes, we were live and you heard the shot. That's not it, is it? From the members area? Is this still in here maybe?
Probably. What, my video?
Yeah, there he is. This is the guy we're talking about. This is Amy put this in there. I can't believe AA Ron left this in there. So there he is.
Yeah, there's the little guy.
Yeah, poor little guy with his mask on. He looks great.
And of course, at first, I was like, this is the cutest thing ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's just sunbathing in the street.
Yeah, he's chilling. I did get a couple emails about it from the members area. Cliff says, holy crap, take a look at that, at the shit that vulture took on that rooftop.
I know. I was thinking that too.
That may require some power washing. That raccoon is rabid as rabid goes.
That's what other people have been saying to me too. And the way he would see there, here's the vulture guy.
Yeah, there he is.
It's not even dead. Leave it alone, you psycho.
Yeah, this guy's dying to get a meal.
Oh my God. He's not even dead. He was just moving around.
Yeah. And then we got another comment too. I can't see who the FGM said. Hopefully it wasn't a DEI officer. Will require multiple shots. I didn't understand what that message meant. I was like, what the hell were Amy and I talking about? That's what it meant. If you had a DEI cop over there, probably would have missed the raccoon from point blank range. That's funny.
You know, I'm a little perturbed that there's just this rabid raccoon that's like laying dead on basically the side of our street.
Yeah. And they're not coming back for it, by the way.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. I mean, we're relying on Wayne County to come do its job. That's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little pissed at the turkey vulture, though. I'm a little irritated. It's like, okay, you were circling while it was still alive, and now it's been dead for days, and you just haven't come back to do your fucking job. Like, this is your job. This is what you're put on the earth to do, is to take away and eat the carcass of rabid animals that are on the side of the road, and you're not doing it.
Yeah, it probably knows it's. You mean at the vulture? He probably knows it's rabid.
They don't care, Mike. Based on my extensive research that I've done,
they don't give a shit.
They do not give a shit.
Yeah,
that's their whole point. That's their whole purpose in life.
You're right. You're right. I forgot that about vultures. They don't give a shit. Rotten meat, like anything.
Yeah, they literally do not care. And I was like, well, maybe they don't like the taste of gunpowder. Maybe the turkey vulture was like, I don't want a fucking bullet in my dinner. Maybe that's why they didn't come back. And Rocky was like, they literally eat dead, rotting animals that have rabies. I don't think they care about a bullet.
Yeah, but they don't eat metal.
Yeah, he's like, they just toss the bullet aside and keep going.
Yeah.
You think they took the bullet? You think the bullet's still out? I've got so many questions. I still can't believe that they killed a raccoon with a fucking gun in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, they did the same thing to my parents, and I was there for it and heard a gunshot. It stinked. It stinked.
Wild.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're going to have to, because you don't want dogs on a walk, cats in the neighborhood going up and picking at like, that's how disease spreads.
Well, exactly. Or like another animal that's then going to get rabies. Like, I want the fucking turkey vulture to come take it away.
Yeah. No, we didn't. I wouldn't. If you remember what I was saying was that I think it was back surgery. And so I was staying at my parents' house in Brighton when that incident went down. And so Cece was obviously, well, she's always with me, but it was like, don't even let her outside.
Yeah.
Like in the front. Like we didn't let her out in the front, where my mom was out there for an hour just hosing all the red that was in the grass and everything, just hosing. And it was like, yeah, don't even let her out there. And she'd beeline for that spot. Like she knows some shit went down.
I wonder if like I call and I tell them that I think it was rabid, and like, do you think that like they're like, okay, we'll come take care of it, or that just doesn't matter?
They're like, yeah, good luck dealing with that.
See, this is why I need to live in Oakland County again, because they care about this type of shit in Oakland County.
No, but I was
Wayne
in Oakland County. They didn't shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Oakland County didn't do anything about it. They were like, yeah, good luck with that. Find a box and bag it and get it out of here yourself. Like, we're not dealing with that.
Yeah, but it wasn't rabid, was it?
Mine looked just like yours.
Oh, it was walking in circles, right?
Mine went from the grass to the circular driveway area and hung out. So it was, and at the time it was like, well, did it break its leg or something? What's wrong with it? Why is it laying here in the middle of the day?
Yeah.
And that, but it did move a little bit, not much.
Yeah,
and the panting thing that yours was doing, mine was doing.
It says they're like super lethargic and like and like delirious.
Yeah. Yep. Same thing. I watched a few things.
Forrest Gump.
No, fuck! I knew I had homework. Forrest Gump, I didn't watch. I will get to that. I was on Twitter X right before we started, and I always love these things. Did you see this? There's no news reports about it, which is interesting. But Alex Stein, do you know Alex Stein?
Mm-hmm.
He's obviously in DC for some reason, and MSNBC is doing a live shot.
I can already see him in the back.
Look at this asshole.
We just watched the speaker gavel out with a whole lot of anger, Kelly. Here's the state of play. Here's
MSNBC sucks.
Hey, how are you?
MSNBC sucks.
Talk to you for a second.
MSNBC sucks.
You can see.
Okay.
You can see the frustration.
Sometimes this happens, and we understand that can happen. And while we love free speech, we're going to keep control here. So, Ryan, thank you. Shaq, thank you. A volatile story. We'll be following it. And apparently, not only Shaq cleaned up. Okay.
We can go back. We're
Stay
safe.
with us here because.
Wait,
Ryan
why'd she stop that joke?
Cleared the set, as we would like to say.
What was her joke?
I don't know. She was like starting to say a joke, like, "Oh, clearly only it wasn't just Shaq that," and then she's like, "Okay," and then she kind of like stopped it.
Do you? Okay, not only Shaq cleaned up, but their guy cleaned up the set there behind him. All right, I'll back it up.
We love free speech. We're going to keep control here.
They hate free speech, by the way.
While we love free speech, we're going to keep control here. And what? What does that even mean? That sentence contradicts itself.
Yeah,
we
if you
love
have
free
to say
speech
you
here.
love free speech, you literally hate free speech.
Yeah, we love free speech unless it's something on our airwaves that we don't agree with, like MSNBC sucks directly into our camera.
So,
See,
Ryan,
wait,
thank
hang on,
you.
pause
Shaq, thank you.
You know what would make them endearing and sort of cool is if instead of doing that, they responded with, "Hey, I guess Alex Stein thinks MSNBC sucks. We think Alex Stein sucks," and then just like move on. You know, hit them back instead of being like, yes, we love free speech, but we are going to maintain control here. It's like, no, just be like, well, we think Alex Stein sucks. Next.
Do you think they knew who it was? They would know who Alex Stein is, right?
So yeah, he's the big booty Latina with AOC. Yeah. They know who he is.
Yeah, primetime 99. Yeah, hilarious.
We love free speech. We're going to keep control here. So, Ryan, thank you. Shaq, thank you. A volatile story. We'll be following it. And apparently, not only Shaq cleaned up. Okay.
Oh, we're safe.
Stay with us here because
what is this?
Ryan has cleared the set, as we would like to say. The gentleman moved on. So, Ryan, let me turn back to you. Nicely handled there. Can you give us an update on, as you were walking us through this, we'll all take a breath there.
My God, he didn't hold a gun to your head.
Go ahead, Ryan. See,
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. We're just going to pull the plug there. Thank
Kelly,
you,
this
Ryan.
is all playing out in real time.
It sure
Passion is high.
Yes.
There's a whole lot of anger here, as you can see. So we're going to get a control of this and come back to you when we can.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And we recognize people are expressing their views, and we're there to
Who's the
cover it.
monkey
You
in
do
the
that
middle?
job. We'll move on with our audience.
You can't say that when there's a black guy on the right side of the screen.
I didn't say who's the monkey on the right. I said who's the monkey in the middle. That little bald guy.
He's the hero. He's going to stop it.
Sure.
He's going to make sure Alex Stein can't scream, MSNBC sucks.
Well, when Alex Stein is literally an entire head taller than you, your job is not, it's not working.
He is sort of monkey in the middle. Yeah. He's the hero. He's probably
I would not have said that if the guy on the right were in the middle of that situation.
Well, no, as you said it, you were like, who's the monkey in the, and I was like, oh, wow. And this guy, that must be Shaq over here when she's like, thank you, Shaq.
Yeah, that must
be Shaq.
Process of elimination. I think that's Shaq on the right.
It kind of sucks to be a black guy named Shaq if you look like that.
Yeah,
because
Shaq's on the right, Ryan's on the left. If I had to guess, if I had to go out on a limb.
Yeah. Does he get anything?
Expressing their views, and we're there to cover it. You do that job. We'll move on with our audience. Thanks for your patience with all.
Hilarious. Good work, Alex Stein. That's funny as shit. That is anytime you can get in one of their live shots, that's the best. And he, I think I tweeted, well, they can't sue him for defamation because everything he said there was true. I didn't catch anything slanderous or the truth shall set you free. I also watched, and you probably have seen this, but I watched the 3 or 4 part documentary on Jeff Epstein. Have you seen that? Filthy Rich from 2020?
Rich.
Yeah.
Yep. I think there's one on Giz Lane too.
Is there from like 2020, or is it new?
I don't know if it's from 2020. It might have been a little later than that, but I feel like it's part of that same series, that Filthy Rich series.
I felt bad. First off, I totally believe Ghislaine Maxwell was way more involved than people in her camp are trying to be like, well, she was kind of with him and then sort of friends with him for, she only saw him occasionally. They try to do that in the earlier years, like the 90s through like 2001. She was close to him, but she had no idea what was going on. And then for like a decade after that, she like ran into him a couple times. Bullshit. That chick was seriously involved in like every one of those girls talks about Ghislaine was kind of the go-between, like the calming presence of like, okay, he's just going to rape you now and it's all good. Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Like she was totally involved with that stuff. I did find myself like not really rooting for a lot of those girls though. And I don't know if that's just like, I'm a rotten person, cynical, all that stuff. I don't know. So like there's, to me, if you're breaking down that story of Jeffrey Epstein, there's a difference between the girls that were like from the poor area of Palm Spring or Palm Beach in Florida, that it was like word got around kind of the high school, like, hey, there's a girl and she's like, oh my God, we go over to this guy's house and just give him a massage and he gives us money. And they're broke as shit. And then they immediately get, but then there's also girls that are like 19 years old, 20 years old, and they met like at a club in New York and started going over there, and they and then brought their friends along, and they all were like, yeah, I met this guy and he's wonderful and he's amazing, and they looked at him like the ticket to launch their careers, to launch them becoming someone.
Yeah.
Like they were every bit going to take advantage of this middle-aged, uber wealthy, connected guy. And then, oops, oh, he didn't just want to hang out with you and send you to school. Like, really? Did you really think?
It's kind of like the Harvey Weinstein people. It's like, you know, now you're saying that it was, you didn't want to do it, but you're sending him emails afterwards, you know, thanking him and asking him for tickets to film festivals and asking if you want to meet her mom who's in town and can you fly them these places. It's like you were all down with it when it was just the traditional, you know, creepy dude, rich dude paying for you to do shit. And it's like, if you're an adult and you're making that decision and that's what you want to do, fine. I literally don't care. It's when we get into minors, that's when it's an issue. And like, you know, or I mean, it's just minors, but because if you're an adult, no matter what your situation is, if that's how you're choosing to make money because you think it's not how I would do it, but whatever. I mean, to each their own, I guess. If you're an adult and that's how you want to make connections and make money and you think it's going to take you someplace, fine.
Right. I mean, do girls really think, like, okay, you randomly run into Ghislaine Maxwell or Jeffrey Epstein at a place, or you meet him somehow, and then it's like immediately he wants to pay for your education in Spain and send you there. He wants to take you to his private island on a helicopter. Like no alarms are going off at all. You think this is
my default position would be I'm gonna have to suck his dick. Minimum.
100%.
Minimum. I'm gonna have to do that because like I would probably be like, no, it's okay, because I don't want to have to do that because I know that that's probably the expectation.
But then 20 years later to be talking to cameras and you're still put together. Some of them are still beautiful. You can only imagine what they look like at 20 years old. You know, now they're 40, you know, because it's 20 years after the fact. You can imagine what they were like then. And even now it's like, I was the victim of Jeffrey Epstein and it's done this. And it's like, yeah, sort of, but you played along. You went there with the intention of, I don't know, on some level, taking advantage of this rich guy. And then it went exactly as I would think it would go. I'll be honest with you. Like, and now you can't look at the camera and go, you know, granted, I was 22 years old. I should have known better. You know, I certainly shouldn't have brought my sister along after I had been sexually assaulted. And then you're going to look at the camera and be like, yeah, 5 years later, I found out the same thing happened to my sister. It's like,
what?
On what planet did you think that wasn't going to happen to your sister? The girl that is like, yeah, I'm like this huge victim and they put my name out in the public and it stinks. And I'm like, yeah, but you were molested and then you wanted to get out of there and he made a deal with you. Okay, I'll pay you. You don't have to do shit with me. But for every girl you bring, I'll pay you $200 and them $200. And she's like, okay. And then brought like 60 girls over there to be assaulted by this guy.
Right.
And like she's like, oh, I feel guilty about it. Now it's like, yeah, you should.
Right.
You should. Right. This horrible thing happened to you. And you made sure that 60 other girls are forever living with that trauma. Like, I just found it really hard to feel sorry for a lot of that. I mean, I do feel sorry for them on some level, but it's like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Some of them, it's like, dude, you and like you're saying, like, oh, but you still felt like you could reach out to him for perks. Like
there's a huge difference to me between someone like these girls, certain of them who knew what they were getting and they wanted to do it and they voluntarily did it, versus say like an Amy Bradley, who if she's still alive, or if she was still alive, quite literally got kidnapped and sold into a sex trade completely against her will.
Yeah.
Like that to me,
Thought
there's
she was getting some weed.
Yeah, there's a huge
something.
difference in sex trafficking to me versus in terms of like you're flying out chicks who want to make money and know what they're getting into, versus you're just straight up kidnapping people and forcing them into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or obviously if you're a minor, it completely changes this. That just goes without saying, I feel like, but I'll just keep saying it. The minor thing I'll always have an issue with. I don't think you can consent to that as a minor, but as an adult, you certainly can agree. I mean, you always used to joke about it, Mike. Sex is the only thing that once you start paying for it, it becomes illegal.
Yeah.
And that doesn't really make a ton of sense. If you want to sell your body, go the fuck ahead. I don't care.
Yeah.
But you don't get to turn around then and like P. Diddy, for example, shitty dude, beat the fuck out of Cassie. But was he a sex trafficker when all these people presumably willingly did it, knew what they were getting into, voluntarily got on the airplane to go have sex with him in a hotel room?
Yeah, no.
Is that really sex trafficking?
No, it seems like they were getting something out of it that they wanted. They wanted to be running in certain circles. And
you wanted to fly in a private jet. You wanted to be able to say that you were, in Diddy's hotel room. Like, that makes you do things you wouldn't ordinarily do in your normal everyday life as a boring salesperson. But, you run into Diddy and he's like, hey, I'll give you a few $100 to fly on my private jet and come fuck me and my girlfriend for a few hours. You're like, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I
think Virginia Giuffre or whatever, she was just a gamer at some point. Sorry. Right. I don't mean to be rude. It's horrible.
I mean, I don't know. I don't remember if you're groomed as a minor into an adult and you're now fucked up as an adult because this creepy ass dude was grooming you as a kid, then I also have a problem with that.
I don't know what that means, the whole grooming thing. I mean, I suppose I understand it a little bit, but I think she was down for whatever it sounds like. In some of the interviews she was given, it was just like, oh yeah, well, he's going to need you to, bang Prince Andrew. And it's like, okay. Right. And so I don't know. I mean, there's probably therapists who would be better served at this conversation than us that when it starts when you're 15 and, 5 years down the road, right. I don't know. Yeah. But some of them, when it was like, wait, you met him at 19 or 20 in a club somewhere. And he immediately wants to send you off to some foreign land to further pay for all your education. What, you just happen to be a beautiful fucking knockout who's a third this guy's age, and you think that comes with no strings attached? No, he just wants to hang out with you for your awesome personality.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. And I've got news for you. If you're hanging out with somebody who is wealthy and can have sex all the time, you're going to be doing weird shit. You're not fucking missionary. That's just not what you're getting into. And I feel like everyone needs, let's allow this serve as a PSA that's just the way of the world. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you're at a bar and you run into an athlete, be prepared.
Heads up.
You're going to want to do some freaky shit.
Yeah.
Or so I'm told.
I would say that goes for rock stars too.
Yeah. Anybody that has a lot of money. Jeffrey Epstein.
A lot of money and a lot of access to sex.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? For most people, they find they're not just, unless they're paying hookers, they're not hooking up with that kind of regularity and frequency. So to them, missionary might be just fine. That's all you need. This is amazing. I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
Right.
But for guys that are literally every city they go into, there's a gaggle of take your picks. You know? I mean, when David Lee Roth is handing out backstage passes to his crew and going, hand them out, I'll sign the back of them, and whoever ends up with this pass at the end of the night, I'll tip the guy who gave that pass to that girl in the crowd $100, $1,000, whatever it was. And so these guys would just scour stadiums around the world and just hand out dozens of backstage passes whichever one Dave ended up being with that night, they got tipped. It was like
incredible.
Yeah, but that's the kind of thing you're dealing with.
Right. And guess what? All those chicks went backstage voluntarily.
Yeah. And guess what? Your boyfriend wasn't welcome backstage. Sorry.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
They would literally be like, no, he just wants to see a fucking alley cat here. You're not welcome back here.
Right.
Different world.
No
anyway,
doubt.
Sydney Sweeney sparking the conversation again. Have you seen what's going on with her this weekend? Yeah, it's kind of cool. She is like MAGA darling now, as word came out that she's a registered Republican.
I did see that in Florida.
And the libs' heads are flipping out. Trump made comment about it. And then this video resurfaced of her at the gun range.
Hey, eyes up here.
Wow, 9:21.
Oh my god, girl! Your first time? That was really good.
You're going dog nuts.
Ready, girl? Yes.
Sydney Sweeney has great splits.
Reload.
Those last two shots on top of each other.
You see what I did there, right?
Pretty good. I'd be really proud if I were you. Yeah.
For your first day, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Where do you want to sign it?
So this has the libs losing their fucking minds today over Sydney Sweeney. So yeah, pretty good. I wonder if she I think she grew up in like rural Idaho or something, or Iowa, one of those.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, I wonder if she had a movie role or something that she had to prep for, and they gave her some sort of training. But I don't know. People are like, so she's Sydney Sweeney has insane handgun skills. She doesn't just have great genes. She's also a total pro at the firing range, unloading 17 rounds in 9 seconds. Liberals, of course, horrified. Some of the comments. Another reason to stop seeing her movies, because guns suck. Ugh. Put down the gun, honey. It just makes you look like a MAGA princess.
Okay.
She'd be all right with that.
Yeah.
On Friday, American Eagle stepped in to defend her and her ad campaign. American Eagle said the actress did nothing wrong, dismissed the woke critics claiming the ads were Nazi propaganda. Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about the genes, the company said. Her genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their genes, their American Eagle jeans with confidence, their way. Great jeans look good on everyone. I don't. This is great for American Eagle. They couldn't have possibly seen the amount of times they'd be getting talked about by people all over the country. And then today, CNN, of course, asked Trump about Sydney Sweeney.
After Sydney Sweeney came out this weekend that she was a registered Republican. Any thoughts on that?
That who was?
Sydney Sweeney. She's like a very hot actress right now.
She's a registered Republican?
Yes.
Oh, now I love her ad. Is that right? Is Sydney Sweeney? You'd be surprised at how many people are Republicans. That's what I wouldn't have known, but I'm glad you told me that. If Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, I think her ad is fantastic. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Mr. President.
All right, we've been listening.
He is hilarious. He's just funny.
Yeah, he's a funny dude.
He's got to know
and
that's
very
just
with
it.
it.
Oh yeah, he's got to know
it.
that is the knife in the liver. He's just turning the knife, right?
Yeah, for sure.
With comments like that.
Yeah,
it's just hilarious.
Yeah,
and of course, she's a registered Republican. Then I love her ad.
Yeah,
I love her ad.
Yeah, I love how they're like, she's a really hot actress. So I'm like,
yeah. What is she famous for? I don't even know. I feel like I've probably seen a movie or something with her in it. Are you like?
I have no idea. I'm guessing like probably one of the Marvel things or something that I've never seen.
Yeah, maybe it says in this. I should I should probably know
Oh,
that.
Handmaid's Tale she's in, I guess.
Wait, which one is isn't that the TV show?
Mm-hmm.
She was in that? That's the one where it's like where they wear the red.
Oh, she was in Euphoria. I didn't watch that either.
Yeah, okay. Trump actually put a statement out on Truth Social, probably just to piss people off. Sydney Sweeney, registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there. It's for American Eagle, and the jeans are flying off the shelves.
Guess what,
Go
Mike?
get him, Sydney. On the other side of the ledger, Jaguar did a stupid and seriously woke advertisement that is a total disaster. The CEO just resigned and disgraced, and the company is in absolute turmoil. Who wants to buy a Jaguar after looking at that disgraceful ad? Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Light, which went woke and essentially destroyed, in a short campaign, the company? The market cap destruction has been unprecedented, with billions of dollars so foolishly lost. Or just look at woke singer Taylor Swift. Ever since I alerted the world as to what she was by saying on Truth that I can't stand her, hate, she was booed out of the Super Bowl and became no longer hot. She was, the tide has seriously turned. Being woke is for losers. Being Republican is what you want to be. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Mike, guess what?
What?
We all have the same birthday.
Who? Sydney Sweeney is our birthday?
You and Sydney Sweeney.
No way.
Yeah.
She's a September 12th. She's a Virgo?
She is. She is.
Whoa. Dude, we love her. She's probably just like us.
I know.
Dude, we share a birthday with Sydney Sweeney.
We do.
All right. I feel like growing up, nobody had my birthday.
Oh, really? I had two friends who I was in middle school and high school with. I still talk to them every year on our birthday. We message each other. So there was always the three of us that had September 12th birthdays in middle school and high school. And then my sister is one of my sisters is September 14th. So she's right after us.
Look it up, though. September 12th. I mean, like celebrity.
Paul Walker.
Birthdays. Was Paul Walker? He's dead.
Yeah. Well, you didn't say
he
might have
been like
alive.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I feel like he was one of the only like celebrities though, because you know how they would do celebrity birthdays. That was like a big thing. Probably when you were a kid, they would do
Emmy
celebrity birthdays
Rossum.
every day. Who?
Emmy Rossum.
We don't even know who that is.
Yeah, she's the actress from what's that fucking show?
Yeah, exactly.
Shameless. Did you ever watch Shameless?
Showtime?
Yeah.
I've seen episodes of it.
Yao Ming.
Okay. Yeah.
Louis C.K.
Oh, Louis C.K. shares a birthday with us. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I knew about Louis C.K. and Paul Walker.
Paul Walker. Yeah, those are pretty much the two that.
But I feel like if you check other dates, you'll be like, wow, there's
the most popular celebrity birthday, Mike.
Like you and I could go in that category. It's like, oh yeah, and Mike and Amy.
Jennifer Hudson.
Okay, American Idol. Yeah.
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 So.
Did you see the guy get thrown out of the soccer game for wearing a MAGA hat?
No.
No?
No, I don't watch soccer, Mike.
No, I don't either. No, I just saw the clip of it. Well, he was filming and they grabbed him and threw him out. He dared to wear a red baseball hat with Make America Great Again. He had 4 security guards remove him from the stadium for his trouble. Usually we question if something happened before the camera started rolling, such as someone being disruptive. That's usually the case where we pick it up in mid-fight.
What country was this in?
America. In St. Louis.
Really?
Yes. Here, I'll show you the video. Let's see. Yeah, here he is.
We're on cameras up here. No, I just want to make sure I got it. Yeah, what's up? I'm Michael Weitzel. I'm being asked to leave by the police because of Donald Trump.
Hey, I'm a Donald Trumper. Dude.
You're a Trump fan?
I'm a man. Yes, I am.
So So I just want
all these coppers you got to deal with are MAGA, but they're not political here. They don't want any kind of political.
So those flags over there,
those are pre-approved.
those flags over there, those aren't crazy. So my question to you guys is,
that was a pride flag and a trans flag.
And he said those are pre-approved.
Pre-approved, yeah.
Guys, are these rules equally enforced on everybody?
And here's my question to you.
And the only way I can do that is if I enforce it with you.
Or you just go out.
Go out and handcuff. So I'm being threatened with arrest. What law am I breaking? What am I?
Well, if we ask you to leave, and you stay.
You're asking me to leave. Am I being evicted from the premises?
You're going to be handcuffed in a minute. You want to make a big...
Okay. We're going to walk up. I'm being evicted from the premises because of Donald Trump. Because we can't wear Donald Trump hats in public. And so now I'm being evicted from the premises. We need a big procession to get me out of here. Trump is not welcome in St. Louis City SC Club. Trump is not welcome here. I'm giving MAGA guys.
We're the ones. We're usually better than that.
I know. We're the ones who don't complain about everything and cry about it.
I know.
But if we're gonna do this,
policy of the department. We don't want. You just take the hat off and go back in.
If I take the hat off, I can go back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're already past that.
We're past that.
You ready?
We're past that.
No, that's fine.
Just for this game.
Just for this game? Okay.
Because I'm hearing somebody more pro.
He gets it. He's just following the rules. It's not his fault. But this is the stadium's rules here.
You're good, man.
Thank you, sir. Hey. So that's what happens if you wear a Donald Trump hat to a St. Louis City Soccer Club game.
Wow.
Thanks for watching.
What a joke. Honestly,
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts? His name's Michael Weitzel, I guess. Yeah, they have every right to throw out whoever they want. It's on the tickets, like they can deny you entry into their establishment. But what bullshit. Political signs. I mean, and like he pointed out, like the pride flag over there, the trans flag, like it's just so ridiculous.
I would move to get my hat pre-approved for the next game.
Yeah, you probably could too.
And then when they say no, I would question why their policy is that they pre-approve pride flags, but they won't pre-approve a Make America Great Again hat. And then you make them differentiate between that rule. And that won't go well for them.
No. Do you think there's any grounds for bitching, lawsuit or anything? Not that I'm for lawsuits, but
yeah, I mean, I think you have to establish what exactly it is, the rule that he's breaking. And when they say it's political speech or whatever, then that's when you say, well, okay, you question the other thing, the pride flag. Well, that's pre-approved. Okay, well then will you pre-approve my MAGA hat? And you make them say no, because that's when, they can throw you out and just try to make it seem like, oh, he was being a nuisance and we can throw out whoever we want. But, if you challenge them in the future, make them actually like discriminate against you for your political speech. And that's where you run into a problem of not applying your rule equally, and you run into discrimination issues.
Do you think if someone was wearing an Obama, that stupid Hope and Change logo that was everywhere, T-shirts, posters, do you think someone in that stadium right now, they would be like, oh, political speech, you can't wear that?
No.
Like, no chance.
This reminds me of at Christmas time when I wore my Trump Christmas shirt and my Make America Great Again hat to Rocky's family's Christmas. And then like 3 weeks later, this super passive aggressive text message from his aunt goes out to everybody but me, saying like, we want to stay away from politics within the family. Bitch, I was the only one who had something political on. So fucking text me next time, not everybody else, because we clearly all know who you're talking about. And by the way,
did you call it out?
I wanted to, but I don't know. It's not my family. It's Rocky's family.
Yeah.
But I said, next year, I'm going to wear a Biden hat or a Harris hat. And I'm going to see if that rule carries, or if we just don't want Republican political stuff. Because something tells me that they won't have an issue if I wear a Obama Hope and Change shirt. There won't be a family
won't.
group text 3 weeks later.
No, I deal with it with the warden. And I think they're just like, there's something broken about the attitude.
I genuinely do not give a shit. And them saying something, especially not to me and 3 weeks later, makes me want to double down. And I'm going to double down.
I would. When did this happen for you? Was this
Christmas?
Recent? Oh, just a few months ago?
Yeah.
6 months ago or whatever, 8 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jesus Osset, Deputy Assistant Attorney General at the DOJ Civil Rights Division, saw the video and reacted. The one we just watched with eyebrow raised emoji. And then Civil Rights Division Chief Harmeet Dillon sent her own emoji, unamused face.
Oh, wow.
To that. So they're aware of it. They're aware of it. Yesterday, Greg Keller, who posted the original video, followed up with confirmation that the DOJ contacted him to request his video for an official review.
Interesting.
So the story I had, and I'd credit him, I can't remember where I pulled it, but welcome to the find out part of the fuck around find out game. Energizer Park, Major League Soccer, and St. Louis City SC. Better lawyer up. You're going to need it. We hope it was worth it when the fines and civil judgments start piling up. Yeah, I don't know if that'll go anywhere. They'll probably be able to, because they cover their own asses with that shit on their ticket stubs. If any ticket stub you have has what the rules are for inside the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
But think about it. It's just a red hat that is so triggering these people. It's a "Make America Great Again." It's an old political slogan. It's not even original to Trump. Like, that's
so
what
crazy.
It's not like "Make America Great Again" or "Suck my dick," And
yeah, right. It's not like it even says like "Make fucking America Great Again," like it has a curse word on it or something.
Yeah,
it's literally just
"Make America Great Again," and it's just so triggering to these people. I don't know who's in charge in St. Louis, who's making that call. You got to think that's going to go viral. I just don't know who that's good for. But yeah, you're probably right. I'd go in wearing Biden Harris shit head to toe and see if anyone cares. Because the pride thing, no one cares, no one's going to try to stop you. And what if you do? Imagine that story. If next week those guys go in there with their fucking tranny and homo flags waving, and it's like, whoa, you're not welcome in here with those. Imagine that. The left would file 1,000 lawsuits on those people's behalf.
Right.
Think about what, who's the ACLU would get involved. Your civil rights are being violated. It would be an international dust up, if you will, all over a fucking MAGA hat.
Yeah. I don't see how, if you're literally just minding your own business, how they can kick you out over something like that. That seems crazy to me.
Yeah. No,
Mike, have we reached full-blown cultural appropriation with Beyonce? Have you seen her recently?
No, is she still doing the cowgirl stuff?
She's still doing the cowgirl stuff, but like
is that like Dolly Parton? Is that
literally like I remember a time not too long ago where white girls couldn't get braids in their hair because it was considered cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
But Beyonce has all but turned into a blonde white chick, and everybody's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I don't give a shit. But just don't give a shit when I get fucking braids in my hair when I'm on a beach vacation. Okay?
Yeah.
Just keep that same energy.
Yeah. No, they can't. They won't. If you go get cornrows, I'm trying to think, who was it? Like the No Doubt lead singer had cornrows. Right. I remember that being a thing for a minute. It's just so ridiculous. There's a spider here. I want to kill him. I want to get him.
Use your assault rifle.
Yeah, I don't have it here. Oh. He's just a little guy, and he's hanging down from...
Well, you can still blow him up with the assault gun.
Yeah, but I don't have it on me. Oh. I think I left that in Michigan, honestly, because it sprays salt everywhere. Like, it's fun as shit, don't get me wrong, but you end up shooting salt all over everything.
Are you not allowed to shoot salt in Arizona?
No, you could do that. It's just like, then you got to vacuum up salt everywhere, and I don't want to do that.
Mm.
Yeah. Did you see the fan at the Katy Perry show in Detroit?
No.
Yeah, boy. Young fan collapsed last night. Where was she playing? She must have been at
Little
LCA.
Caesars.
Yeah. So every night, and I think every band is doing this, grabbing a kid and bringing them on stage. It seems like that. I haven't been to a concert, like a big concert in a long time, but I feel like that's going on all the time, that people are bringing fans up on stage to play a song.
Sure.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that they do that. So each night she's bringing fans on stage to help her perform single from back in 2011, the one that got away. I don't think I know that song. Maybe I do. The excitement was too much for young little McKenna, and she passed out on stage.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's see. Where is it? Oh no. Do I not have it? Oh no. Hey, Ron.
Wah wah.
Oh, I had the video. My bad. I should have double checked that. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I do love this idea. So I guess Katy Perry grabbed this girl and her friends or whatever from like the last row in the top back of the arena and brought them on stage, which I think is really cool. You know, when that's where you're going to find the super fans. You know, I mean, everybody there's a fan, but the ones that can't pay the $5,000 to be in the front row, you know, or court side to go grab someone from the rafters. So it was from the very top corner of Little Caesars Arena. And she was giving them each like an egg shaker and like, okay, we're going to do this song. And this girl's just like, goof, and just collapses.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then,
how old is she?
I don't know, 12.
Okay.
Something like that. You might be able to find it. It's going everywhere around. If you, maybe you can find it while I'm doing this. It was on M Live this morning, but it's all over Twitter and stuff too. So, she collapsed. She was attended to by members of Katy Perry's crew and venue medical staff. After she was taken from the stage, Perry pulled the other 3 young fans into a group hug for a prayer, saying, "Dear God, we pray for McKenna that she will come back fully and brighter and better than ever. Amen." And she later told the crowd, like, "McKenna's doing great. She's backstage." So I guess she got backstage. She's doing great.
That's good.
I remember one time, and I probably told you guys this before, but I saw AC/DC. It was me and Amy, and it was one of those shows where it was like in the middle of the week. It was at the Palace, and I had like front row or second row, first or second row, and they had one of those stages where the thing came out into the middle of the crowd, and so they were walking along that. But we had awesome seats, like first or second row, like I said, and it was like, dude, I cannot be here for this whole show. I have to get up super early in the morning, and it's by far the loudest concert I've ever been to, AC/DC. And so when Amy and I, like halfway through the show, was like, all right, I'm getting out of here. It's 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I gotta go. And we literally went up to the back of the stadium to the very top and found a couple guys going ape shit, screaming their heads off, fucking literally their backs are up against the wall at the back of the stadium. And I'm like, here, you want our tickets? And they were skeptical. They were like, fuck, do we have to suck this guy's dick? What's going on here? Why are these weirdos coming up? And I'm like, just go. And then to see their faces when they figured out they were going down to the front fucking row or whatever, they flipped out. I don't even think they said thank you. They literally ran down the stadium. It's like, yeah, dude, that's awesome. You know, I don't have that ticket stub anymore, but I'm glad those kids got to go down. And so I think that's really cool that Katy Perry would be like, yeah, grab a couple girls from the last row of the stadium and bring them up
Joel
here.
Do that at all of his shows, I feel like.
From the last row?
Yeah.
I think they're
like
all doing
open
that. I don't know about
open seats at the front of all of his shows. And
Yeah.
he brings down people from
I know
nosebleeds.
Yeah. I think Kid Rock used to do that a lot, where he would have guys from his team go out, and they were looking for real fans, like people dressed up head to toe, like had signs, and they would just give them upgrade seats. And so if they were on the lawn, all of a sudden they're in the front row. And I know Kid Rock did that for many shows. He probably still does that. Yeah, there they are. There you go. Thanks, Ames. Yeah, the girl in the blue skirt all the way to the right. That's McKenna.
It's buffering.
Is your video... Are you getting Circle of Death, or is that just on my end?
I feel like...
Are you getting the Circle of Death, Amy?
Yeah, it's not really working great.
What do you think of her boots, by the way?
Yeah, those are interesting.
I've never
I
seen...
feel like there wasn't a ton of
anything like that.
urgency when she passed out. There was a lot... Like, they didn't rush up there very fast.
No, Katie knelt down. I wonder if that changes, and now it's like, yeah, we can't bring people up here. This just gets...
Right.
This is turning into a liability because the girl's just like the moment's too big.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like being pulled up on stage. Like some kids, it's so funny.
Fun for everybody.
Yeah. Some people get up there and they're just like, yeah, I was meant to rock out on this stage. Like they go crazy and they're totally into it. They ham up for the crowd. And some people, I think I'd be more like McKenna, more inclined to like, oh shit, and faint. Yeah. I think I got offered to ride Tommy Lee's roller coaster drum set one year. He was doing that in Detroit. And I remember being at that show. It was like and he would play and there was another seat on it. And it was like, I remember just going like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. And like waved everybody and go around the thing.
Yeah.
I have that memory because everybody knew what a Motley Crue fan I was. So I was like, no, I'll just sit in the crowd and watch. I don't think I want to jump on the stage and do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully McKenna's okay. I'm sure she is. Just had a little moment. We've got a Texas cop vowed to give everyone a ticket after she didn't get laid the night before.
Oh, no.
Yeah. According to a since deleted viral TikTok, they got to be smarter than that, right? You want to see her?
Yeah, sure.
She's kind of hot. I hope I have it. Yeah, there she is. So I just have still images here. Not bad. Escalera. Now, why wasn't she able to get laid last night? The post showed uniformed Harris County Precinct 5 Deputy Jennifer Escalera writing on a notepad with the caption, "Didn't get cracked last night, so everyone is getting a ticket." I've never heard that, get cracked. Have you heard that before?
No, I have not. That's new.
Did you get cracked last night, Ames?
Can't say that I did.
Yeah, me either. Although I guess it's only chicks that would get cracked, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's weird. Must be from someone specific.
Yeah. The incident's under investigation. Our administration is aware, and Internal Affairs has opened an investigation. We have no further comment at this time. So she joined the force in 21, and her TikTok features her in multiple photos in uniform. Residents of this Texas precinct were outraged. I think it's really inappropriate and disrespectful. Not as much distrust, but you can't rely on them. It makes them look unprofessional when they start posting videos like that. You can't take them seriously. Yeah, that's kind of true. Mm-hmm. Cops have to have certain, like they're under the microscope.
Yeah.
Like you're just not smart if you're posting stuff like that. You need to be above a TikTok page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. That just seems like such a no-brainer. I would think that was pounded into those guys too, and gals. Like,
You would think.
hey, be super aware of everything you post online, how it can be taken, how it can come off. Like, every person that's gotten a ticket by her, I think now has a claim to go, oh, I wonder if she got laid the night before. Or
Totally.
if I'm the victim of unfair, practices. Like, why would
it reminds me of in the Karen Reed case when Officer Dever got on the stand and she totally like backtracked of something that she told the feds and she blamed it on a false memory. And it's like, bitch, you're done testifying now. You're literally done testifying.
Wait,
in
what
your
did she do?
She had said she had told the feds something that she saw in the Canton police station. She was a Canton cop at the time. Now she's a Boston police officer. But when she got up on the stand, she retracted that story that she originally told the feds and she blamed it on a false memory.
Okay.
I had a false memory. And so now, as a cop, anyone that even you pulled over for fucking speeding, when you get on the stand to testify against them, are they going to go, are you sure that that's what happened? Or did you have a false
memory?
So like, you're done now as a cop. You're done testifying. You can't be in a position where you have to testify kind of like this chick, because every single time she gets up on the stand, they're going to go, did you get cracked the night before? Is that why? Did you not? And that's why you gave my client this ticket.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
careful.
when I was a kid, and I don't even know if it's true or if it's an old wives' tale about cops, about like getting pulled over at the end of the month and they've got a certain amount quotas. Yeah. That was always the big thing. You just, in a non-connected world, you literally never saw these guys or heard from these guys unless it was a major story that made the news, something like that. You didn't hear anything. And these guys have to just be so careful. Like they are, whether they like it or not, they're held to a different standard. Now, I don't know how old this girl is, 2021. She's probably in her late 20s now. And it's like, dude, like, be a hot chick or be a cop. You can't like play to both.
Right.
Almost,
Right.
Like you just, that's going to come up. It's like the one cop in your case, in your story, Karen Reed, where it's like, dude, getting a back door look at the text, like, I haven't found any news yet. You're just like, dude, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Well, he is fucked because now every single case that he's been a part of like hardcore murderers who should be in jail are now getting shit looked at again because it's like, well, did Proctor text anything about me?
Yeah.
Let's see his phone because clearly he has a tendency to do this.
It's kind of what I mean every time I talk about, like, there's certain people, like your job, you're held to different standards. You don't want your surgeon. You don't want to see your surgeon being like, this fat fuck came in and no, I don't want my pilots, my firefighters, my cops. I adore my cop friends and I know what they are. They're fucking dudes, man. I don't know about the chicks, but they're men's men, but they've got to understand, like, if this gets out publicly, like anything I say on Twitter or on this show, like, what are you going to do? I fucking talk shit for a living. Who cares?
Right.
Those dudes
You're not
are just
testifying in court and you don't have the ability to take somebody's freedom. You don't have someone's life in your hands as a pilot or as a firefighter. You're held when you have the ability to take somebody's life, liberty, or freedom. You're held to a higher standard. And so, you just can't really fuck around. And if you do, you best not get caught. You best not be posting it on TikTok or, texting your fucking boss about looking for nudes.
Yeah, exactly. It never looks good anytime these come up. in one of these
listen,
stories. And
I wouldn't want anybody to read through my text messages.
Hell no.
Even the ones that are literally innocent would come across as psychotic. The number of times I've said I'm going to bury Rocky in the backyard, if God forbid Rocky was ever found buried in the backyard, I would be fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
which
I
is
don't
kind
want-
of bullshit. It's kind of
Yeah,
bullshit. It's like,
is kind of
really, do you think if I was actually going to bury him in the backyard, I would have been texting for the last 12 years how I'm going to bury him in the backyard?
Right, exactly.
Are you
It's kind of
insane?
like a joke amongst me and my sisters. Like someone will bitch about what their husband has done, and all the rest of us say we're on our way to help you bury him in the backyard. Or like, is he dead in the backyard yet? Like that's just kind of our go-to.
As long as he's not found with dog bites all over his arm, buried in the backyard, we'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I should bury the rabid raccoon in the backyard.
Oh, poor guy.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Poor
so
little
bothered
guy.
by
He
that,
looks
Mike.
so cute,
I
too.
thought about it all weekend.
Oh, I
like
bet
I
you
would
did.
just randomly ask Rocky questions about it. And he's like, dude, I don't fucking know. Like, I don't give a shit.
What is he supposed to say? Poor Rocky.
I know.
Poor guy.
I know. He was
Yeah.
when I can only imagine when he learned that they were going to shoot him. He was probably like, I can't believe I have to go tell Amy this.
I 100% knew they were going to shoot his face. 100%. When you started the story and it was like this raccoon's on my out in front of my house, it was like, oh, when are the cops getting there to shoot his face?
Oh my God, dude.
I've lived through this.
It's brutal.
I wonder if the cops do get excited for that day when the call comes in.
Or like not at all, because he had to probably write up a report about discharging his weapon.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck. And just live in this like suburban town where you don't do jack shit. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like I live in Detroit proper.
Right. You're in an area where cops are not frequently rolling through with
cops aren't
guns
doing
drawn.
jack shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
It's got to be an exciting day for those guys. Like, I get to pull my gun today. I get to pull my service revolver.
He gets home. Hey, honey, how was your day? I got to shoot a raccoon in its face.
Yeah.
Like,
that
what?
stinks. Did Rocky end up watching it?
Yeah, Rocky was out there watching.
Did it wiggle around and stuff when it was first shooted in the face?
He wasn't close enough, I don't think, to see that.
Yeah, my mom was.
Ugh.
And my mom was so mad. She was yelling.
That would really bother
She was
me.
looking out the bay window in the kitchen, and it was like right outside it. And she's like, "Oh, you didn't shoot him good. He's moving around." Like my mom was so mad to the point the cop had to explain. Like, no, when you shoot it, they all
what
do
they
it.
do when you do euthanize them in a humane way. Like at the vet, I remember thinking when they put my dog to sleep, and I was like, he looks like he's still breathing. Like he looks like he's very much still alive. And they're like, no, that's just his body shutting down. Like he's gone.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that with Cease.
Dude.
No way. I mean, I want to be
Don't
there
you
holding
think
her
it's
hand.
just best case scenario she dies in her sleep at home?
Yeah.
Best case,
And
she
me
just
not
goes to
making that
sleep.
call?
Like just goes to sleep
Do they
like
do that?
normal.
Do they sometimes do that?
Yes, it happened recently to my aunt. She woke up and their like yellow lab was just dead in the hallway, went to sleep and didn't wake up.
Yeah.
That's
would be
best
okay.
case scenario. Because it's
I
like
could deal with that.
It's happy, it's going to sleep, it's comfy in bed with his mom
Yep.
and dad, and then just goes to sleep and doesn't wake up, versus having, like you said, having to make the call and not being able to
Yeah.
like explain it to them of why you're doing it.
Or them to explain to me, like, Dad, I know I feel like you think I've been
Yeah.
a bummer lately, but the fact is I got months left in me of pool
Right,
time
right,
and
right.
playtime and food
Or for
and
them to
snacks
just be
and
like,
treats.
can you just end it? I'm done. I don't want to do
Yeah.
this anymore.
Yeah. And they don't explain themselves and you can't explain to them. I did some work around here. Actually, I'll grab it. Hold on. I was, this place is starting to look sweet. I went through and pulled all my books out and stuff like that, from the move. Cause I got a couple, stands here. And so all my books are out now. It looks awesome. But one of the things I find
Aw.
yeah, it's monster.
Oh,
There's
look at monsters, little paws.
little hands, little monster's hands. And
poor monster doesn't want to live in a box.
No, they put her paws there.
Yeah, well,
so I've got
somewhere.
her up. Oh yeah, yeah. So I have her on a stand over there.
Good.
So she lives. Someone kind of half-assed this thing. I mean, it's really, it's like not the most perfect circle. But look at little Monsty's hands. Look at those tiny wee hands.
I know.
Oh, she's probably like, why are you doing this? Am I going on a Hollywood Walks of Fame? What's going on?
I guess I kind of got the impression, Mike, that they do that after they're dead.
This is after death?
I think so.
Could be.
I would think, because then you have the ability to just move them around as you need to. In fact, Mike, Yes, I think that is when because when my friend lost her cat and they put him to sleep, she dropped that little ceramic thing and she was devastated. And so she called up to the vet and like caught them before they cremated him and they made her new ones.
Oh, wow. I don't think I could call them now and have a new one made.
Probably not.
I mean, it's been a couple of years. I couldn't even be there. I cried that day.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't do it. My mom taked her in.
Yeah.
It was just like, and I don't know why,
And have you ever seen that meme or that quote where it's like, I was always there for you when in your time of need, like don't abandon me in my time of need when the end is near. And I read that one time and I'm just like, it's lived in my brain ever since. And it's all I think about. Like, okay, I can't abandon you in your time of need. I have to go and suffer through and watch you die.
I would say I don't want to be there for the worst moment of your existence. I want you to think of me as like,
but you're their comfort, Mike. You're what makes them feel comfortable. You can't just abandon them in their time of need.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be an awful day. I hope I die before Cece.
God willing.
Yeah. Like that's all I think is I want to be the next one to go. Not any of my brother, sister, mom, dad.
Yeah.
Or Cece.
Yeah.
I want to go next and I don't have to deal with any of it.
Right.
But I wouldn't care, like, if it was just me and I went and curled up in the corner and died, or if I went to a doctor and was just like, do it, whatever you got to do, or shoot me with whatever it is. I don't need anyone there with me holding my hand. That would make it way worse.
Yeah, but you understand what's going on, Mike.
Yeah.
Dogs don't understand. They're just like, where's my humans?
Yeah, why isn't my guy here?
Yeah, what, he just left me and I'm just stuck with these scary doctors?
Yeah, and they never like that. They all freak out in those.
I know.
In that hospital vet. They hate it.
I know. Yeah, because they can sense all the dead dog spirits.
Yeah. No, Monster was the best. We had to knock Monster out whenever I took her to the vet.
Yeah.
They had to put that bag around her where only her head was out, and she'd just be like, ah. and they finally started knocking her out. They were like, she's too big of an asshole. And so I used to pay triple and have the vet come to my house.
Yes. Totally.
They'd come to my house and, you know, and then it was like, she was cool in her own home. Like, all right, stick me with what you got. But don't bring me to that weird place where all the dead spirits are.
And I'm convinced that my dogs will probably live forever. But in the event that they don't, I will be, that's the same situation. Like you can hire them to come into your house and put them to sleep. Like, in their
we did that here.
Place, you know.
Yeah, we did that here recently with a cat.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is the warden loves her pets way more than any human being. And so that's how she'd be with Cece. And she'd be like, yeah, no, they're not going into some grim room for their last day. Right. And, you know, they're going to be so, dude, but I know how I felt when Eric got put down. I didn't even know Eric. Didn't care about Eric, and even then it was just like, oh man, the Grim Reaper's here.
Yeah,
like it bummed me out. Like it sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks. Brian Koberger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about him?
He's got an hour of daily recreation in prison. Will be spent in a chain link cage littered with human shit and urine. It's kind of cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. I didn't pull up pictures, but there, can you see?
Hell yeah.
Look at that grim ass. That's his outdoor
Love
time
it.
box.
That's
his box for outdoor time. I mean, that stinks. And it's got shit in it and whiz in it.
Sweet, because he's a big germaphobe.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to like that.
No,
the rest of it, though, doesn't sound that bad. I could do this, I think. So the quadruple killer, so he's the one that killed the 3 girls and the guy in Idaho, was transferred to J Block, the notoriously restrictive long-term housing for inmates in protective custody or on death row at the Idaho Max Security Institution last week. He's being held in a single-person cell, will be moved around wearing restraints, and only allowed to shower every other day. So he's got to be locked up like an animal if they just move him down the hall.
That's going to bother him a lot. One of the prisoners he was with at his most recent jail said that he would take super long showers.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you do that? I wouldn't think you'd be allowed to take super long.
I mean, I think when you're in protective custody, I think you get like an hour to do whatever it is that you want to do. So if you want to spend, 45 minutes in the shower, then I guess you can do that.
Yeah, I would do that. I would take all that time for sure. So the Idaho Max Security Institution, which is like 20 minutes outside of Boise, Idaho, has previously been accused of inhumane treatment by those in solitary confinement. Inmates have said that they are kept in cages during rec time, which they described as large chain link metal boxes each man is placed into, littered with human urine and feces that have soaked into the concrete. In 2020, who is shitting and pissing in there? Like,
People
really?
who are locked up in solitary.
Is it message? You're sending a message? Is that the deal there?
Yeah, you're fucking psychotic. Imagine that being your whole life, Mike. Eventually you're like, I'm gonna shit in here. I'm just to make your life harder and you have to clean it up.
Yeah, I would think they would rub my nose in it.
Yeah.
Like that's what they would do. Like the old school, like How to Train Your Dog type stuff, Like, oh, you think you can shit in here, you asshole? There you go, inmate Walters. Fucking eat it.
Yeah.
And who am I going to bitch to? I don't complain to anybody. In 2024, dozens organized a 6-day hunger strike, claiming delays in access to medical care and horrific living conditions. I would recommend don't go killing people then.
That is
it's so easy.
Yes.
Right? You can avoid that totally.
Totally.
It just seems like, it's too late for you guys, but for other people on the outside, thinking about randomly murdering 4 people.
Yeah. Don't do that and you won't be in a feces and urine filled chain link box.
Yeah. Simple. Yeah. Seems simple enough. So the HVAC system had not been cleaned in decades and was clogged with garbage and more human shit.
Bummer.
Well, that's unfortunate. The Idaho Department of Correction told CNN that the cages were recreation enclosures. And
it's like at a zoo.
Yeah, dude, worse than a zoo.
Yeah, you should be able to, the victim's family should be able to go in and throw shit at him while he's in his rec time, like he's at a zoo.
Yeah, it should be like the outside wall, and if they want to show up each day.
Yeah, and like they can shoot at him with like paintball guns and stuff. How fun would that be?
Oh, that would almost make it worth it.
Honestly, I would enjoy that. I'm not going to lie. Every single day when Koberger goes out, I can come up and shoot him with a pellet gun or a fucking just a paint gun the whole time he's out there. That is incredible.
Or even just like rotten fruit and vegetables, like a vaudeville show.
Yeah.
You know?
Or just like yell shit at him.
Yeah. Yeah. If you could just egg him and throw, that would be worth it. I would do that once a day. Go like, oh shit, I can't make it till 3:00. I got to be at the prison at 2 to throw rotten heads of lettuce, tomatoes, and eggs at Koberger.
Right.
Like I can't miss out on it.
How fun would that be?
It'd be awesome.
I know that would actually be really cool.
So the Idaho Department of Corrections said their recreation enclosures and regularly cleaned. Inmates could also ask for the vents in their cells to be cleaned. Yeah, I'm sure they'll hop right to that.
Yeah, something tells me that they're not going to be hopping to clean Koberger's vents anytime soon.
Yeah. The prison holds the state's execution chambers, where a firing squad could have shot Koberger's face had he not taken that plea deal. By the way, triple murderer Chad Daybell, who killed his first wife.
Chad Daybell's there.
Yeah, and his second wife's 2 kids in 2019 he's awaiting execution. They're going to shoot his face.
Yep.
Koberger, this is going to piss you off, though. This is mainly why I did the story. Koberger will enjoy various privileges, including access to a TV, an electronic tablet with music and emails, affording him the opportunity to communicate with fans.
Oh, Jesus.
To keep a tablet in his cell, Koberger will have to pay $100. A TV will also cost him $100. Is that a month?
A month? I don't know.
It just says $100. That's what I thought too, like every month. And
$100 investment for a lifetime?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds, all right. No problem.
Yeah, I guess at his last jail, he talked to his mom on video chat for hours. They said, like, just talk to his mom on his tablet.
Yeah, well, hopefully his mom dies before too long, and then he won't have. So a TV will cost him $100 and provide access to cable programming.
Damn.
So he's watching cable TV. He's got email and a tablet. He's communicating with fans. How fucked up is it? What is wrong with
bullshit.
you women?
That is
what is wrong with you women? What is that?
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
So crazy.
I mentioned a story out of Scottsdale. I think I talked about it in the member show. We ran out of time for it.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy was arrested last week after police say he recorded sexual relations with multiple women without their consent.
Who's this now?
He's some dude, local Scottsdale area.
Okay.
Julian Nixon was arrested in Scottsdale on over 20 counts of unlawful taping and voyeurism. 4 women wish to be identified as victims by police. I had the news story and it's probably deleted now. The investigation began into Nixon after a woman he was dating found a hidden camera in his bedroom. When she confronted him, he admitted to secretly recording them having sex. Yeah. Now, Nixon allegedly told the woman that he records encounters in case he gets accused of sexual assault. That's kind of clever, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad. If it's like, hey, I can't one of you fucking ladies saying all kinds of weird shit about me. So I got a camera in the corner.
Exactly.
Is that weird? Do people have
to
cameras
disclose that?
You feel like you should disclose that?
Yeah, I feel like disclosing that, even if that's why you're doing it, it's like maybe you'd want to disclose that.
Yeah.
You're recording like a creep in the corner.
Yeah. And I wonder how many chicks would be like, okay, cool. Or how many would be like, yeah, no, dude. I feel like most of you would be like,
well, it depends if he's hot or not.
If he's hot or if she's hot?
The dude.
No, he's kind of a douche. I wish I had the video, but
yeah, I mean, if he's not some like, sexy guy who if he's just like any run of the mill dude, you're like, no, I'm good. I'll go fuck a guy who's not going to record me. Thanks.
So he also told the victim that he deleted the videos involving her. Yeah, I couldn't take your word for that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that weird? Do a lot of people keep cameras in their bedrooms?
I don't know.
Like, I would think bathroom is off limits completely, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm so paranoid about being recorded. Like, I hate it. Like, the warden likes to have, like, so many people put cameras in their cars.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, if I'm in an accident, like that's common. I am like, get the fuck out of here with your stupid cameras.
Yeah.
I just don't like the thought of any moment of my existence being on camera, except for this. Like, we're on camera right now. But all of that creeps me out. But I know a lot of people do that. I hated having a ring cam because I might go out on the porch and I'm having full conversations with Cease.
Yeah.
And it's like, I look like a maniac standing on my porch like, yeah, look at that. Look at you go.
Yeah.
Look at you go. Look at that roof. Oh, taking a whiz, I see. That's a great looking whiz. That's a long whiz.
Yeah.
Like full conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, do you know what a nut job I'll look like if I'm on the news one day, seemingly by myself on the porch, talking into Roop's voice?
Yeah.
Look like a maniac.
Depends. What are you on the news for, Mike?
Killing 4 people. They're like, yeah, the signs were all there. Here he is talking to himself at 1 a.m. on his porch like a psycho. And no one's going to hear my story. And I'm like, well, here's what really goes on. So police obtained a search warrant for his residence where detectives found 3 cell phones hidden in the bedroom, all recording the bed area from different angles.
Ew.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
Creepy.
That's a bit much. When officers contacted Nixon, he admitted to recording the videos, but said they'd been deleted. He was not arrested at this time. Police then seized his phone, which contained over 100 videos related to his sexual encounters with different chicks.
Oh my God.
The cops contacted the women, 4 of whom wished to be identified as victims. They all told police they had no idea they were being recorded by Nixon and did not consent to being filmed. He faces 24 total felony charges for that.
Yeah, I bet.
I think they said that so he had 3 like iPhones set up, and they were in like iPhone boxes with holes cut in them.
Ew, what a creep.
Don't you think you'd notice that if you went into a guy's bedroom and it's like, oh, there's 3 brand new iPhones set up in the boxes in the room? Like,
it depends like where they're at. And I don't know. I mean, are you really like observing that much if you're just in the heat of the moment and you're just trying to bang? You're like
probably
observing
not,
this guy's random ass iPhone cases around his cluttered ass room.
Yeah.
You know?
Do people have, like, that's an interesting argument. Like, hey man, I know how this world works and public opinion. And
you gotta disclose that though. You can't just, I'm going to record you for my own, just in case. Like, no, you have to disclose that.
And I've never done that. I've never set up hidden cameras in my room and, for purposes like that. I did set up a camera once in my room. And it worked to catch someone that was stealing shit from me. But I would never feel like, oh yeah, hopefully I score with a chick tonight. And
yeah,
like, no, that seems a bit much, but I wonder how that'll play out in court. If it's like, hey man, I know, public opinion, you're tried and convicted in the public space. If he's got like 100 videos of different girls that he's bringing home from the bar and stuff, it takes one of them going on Twitter or Facebook and being like, Daniel raped me, or Daniel did this, or whatever.
No one gives a fuck about Daniel until he started recording all of them, and now people give a fuck about Daniel. Nobody gave a shit about him.
But if Daniel's got a catalog going, oh yeah, well Ames is full of shit. She was all in. In fact, here's Ames going to town, and Daniel didn't do any fucking roughhousing. No, watch the whole video.
Yeah,
Daniel didn't do any roughhousing.
Yeah, well,
Daniel's did.
Daniel's not going to get busted for roughhousing. Then Daniel's going to get busted for voyeurism. Julian's going to get busted for voyeurism, and for wiretapping if it's a two-party consent state.
Are you allowed? Do you have cameras in your home, or
not
just
inside,
outside?
Just outside.
Yeah,
inside freaks me out.
Inside freaks me out too.
I mean, obviously, I would. If we were to have a kid, I would put one in their room, but that's it. Other than that, I'm an adult. I don't need to be spying on Rocky. I don't need Rocky spying on me. I don't need anyone spying on anything in my house.
Yeah.
Like I'm good.
Is that common? Do people do that? I'm trying to think.
For sure.
You think they do put cameras in their house? Yeah, I see people with cameras in their house.
Definitely.
Yeah, like I said, I'm uncomfortable with all of that. Like, I don't want any cameras in my living room, kitchen, like nothing. It creeps me out even
like
seeing
babysitter
them.
cams,
Yeah. But if I set up like, oh no, I just always have cameras in my hallway. I always have a camera in my bedroom, and I didn't even think twice about it. And me and Ames got it on, and yeah, I mean, I guess that was caught on camera. But I always, just in case someone breaks in, just in case, is that a legitimate argument or probably not? If you, yeah,
no.
Anyway, all right, Ames isn't for it. See, Lonnie Anderson died. Were you a big Lonnie Anderson fan?
Who the fuck is Lonnie Anderson?
Well, I'll show you. She was big in the 70s and 80s. She was on WKRP in Cincinnati. She died at 79 years old. What do you think? That was like the cat's at. That's as hot as they come. Something about that hair always turned me off.
Yeah.
Doesn't that hair look weird? It's like
she doesn't look real.
Oh, she's real.
No, I know, real. But those pictures don't look real. Something's weird about them.
Yeah, I think her hair is super weird.
Titties. She was married to Burt Reynolds.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it just looks like her head is photoshopped on her body or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, don't give a shit. Yeah. Rest in peace.
No. 79, you had a good run. It's a good run.
I feel like that's kind of young.
Is it? If I made it to 79, holy shit.
I mean, I bet your parents are well into their 70s.
Yeah, 78.
Okay. Yep. Well, would you want one of them to die next year?
Dude, they're in much better shape than I am currently.
I know, but if they died next year, I feel like you wouldn't be like, they lived a nice long life. You'd be like, holy shit, my parents are dead? What the fuck? Why'd they die so early?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So,
yeah, that's fair.
Mike, can we do some emails?
Yeah, we're doing them right now. I know you're so exhausted.
I'm tired.
Geography. Oh my God. Just stop. People get so annoyed.
I know.
I'm so mad at us for Newfoundland. Okay. In my hola, Miguel. Yeah. In my travels this week, I'm jumping on a plane here in Detroit Monday morning at 8, taking that to Omaha, Nebraska, then jumping in my semi and driving that to San Jose, California. Going to be out there for a month rehabbing a 24-inch water main. Knowing that you have some roots in California, can you suggest anything fun in the San Jose area besides the obvious stuff like Alcatraz? Also would love it if you could get Jay to come on. Yeah, peace, brother. Yeah, we could probably get Jay at some point.
That'd be fun. The audience would like that, Mike.
San Jose, California. Go to the Winchester Mystery House. That's kind of dope. That's Sarah Winchester is the widow of William Winchester, who founded the Winchester Rifles. So heir to the Winchester Gun Company.
Sure.
The gun that won the West, as it's known. Sarah, lost an infant when she was married, and then William died of tuberculosis or something in the 1880s. And so she thought she was cursed, and she went to a medium, and the medium told her that you're cursed because of all the people that were murdered with the Winchester rifle. So she inherited the company, 50% of the Winchester Rifle Company, and $20 million, which in today's money would be about $500 million. And so this medium convinced her, you need to go west and build a property or something. So she bought this farm in San Jose, California, and couldn't stop building. And so she kept building onto this property until she died. And she was the word is, or the story goes, that she kept building rooms, and it was just under construction for the rest of her life, with places that would confuse ghosts and the spirits. And
Weird.
So it's like staircases that go to nothing, like a door that opens to a wall.
Oh, how crazy is that?
Yeah, and ones where you open a door and it just falls off the side of the house, drops stories. It's crazy. It's wild.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to go in there. And so that's the Winchester Mystery Home in San Jose, California. So if you're looking for something to do while you're there, Go check that out. And there's a lot of stories. They do like ghost tours too, where they tell you all the spooky shit about the house. And, so there's even like staircases that lead to nothing.
Yeah.
It's like I walked upstairs and now there's a wall, like kind of
cool.
wild shit. So there's lots of stuff. And then get out of San Jose and go somewhere else. Cause just do that. All right, Ames, have a good evening. Go get some sleeps. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye everybody. Thanks for hanging with us. See ya. Bye.